Hello! This week there's been a bit of a debate over whether you can live on £1 a day. I suppose it would be $1 a day in America, except that would be like 60p or something over here. Maybe more, maybe less. And that would be a lot less to live on. And there have been a lot of articles on, yes, I lived on £1 a day, look how well I did it. I ate really healthily. And then they've done little graphs at the end and they've asked nutritionists, and the nutritionists have said, no, that wasn't really very healthy. But I suppose you can do it. Sort of, but it'd be very dull. For instance, this here, that was 37p, that was reduced to half price, that's cornmeal, that was 37p, and I got loads of vegetables. I ate 2 of the carrots, but I got 2 carrots and a swede and 2 parsnips, oh, and an onion. Onion's fallen off. An onion for 25p. It would have been £1, but it was 25. Oh, actually, it would have been £1.25, I think, but I got it off because it was right at the end of the day. Now, I've been going to the supermarket at the end of the day. I'm just going to put this down. Oops. I've been going to the supermarket at the end of the day a lot lately to see what the special bargains are, because when things are past their sell-by date or on their sell-by date, you can sometimes get a bargain. Now, I've been before quite early on and they haven't been reduced by very much, but I didn't realise about 7:15 there's another discount, and there's a person comes around, and while they're there there's swarms of people, usually quite well dressed people, just a mixture of people, just swarming towards the sell by date stuff and going, can I have a bit more of a discount on this, and then they check it, and I went yesterday. And the girl that was doing it had to shout at people and go, no, there's too many people, you have to go away, I'll do your discounts if you get... It was carnage, really. And this is what society has come to. Fairly well-dressed people and just a mixture of everyone just fighting for the last packet of bacon that's reduced, that's probably all covered in worms, because they don't keep it very well in my local supermarket, and it's quite sad really. But in a way you can probably live on very little if you don't mind what you eat, because there's quite a lot of rubbish that nobody wanted, which is why it's on its sell-by date. I went to another shop the other week and there was clementines, a packet of clementines, usually £2, they were reduced to 30p. Ooh, I thought, and I went to the checkout and they wouldn't sell it to me, because they said it was completely past its sell-by date. No, they weren't rotten, they were completely fine, they looked perfect. And I thought, 30p, that's a bargain. They wouldn't sell them to me because they said that they were past their sell-by date, even though they were on display. And I was very frustrated about that, because then I didn't get my lovely clementines. Oh, they might have been satsumas, I don't think it's relevant. So, with all that food, I could make quite a lot of meals, but they'd be quite dull. You'd need extra sauces and herbs and spices, which, although some of them are quite cheap, you would have to pay in advance. So you'd have to save all the money up. I suppose you wouldn't really go out and just £1 today, £1 tomorrow. If you did a weekly shop, that would be £7. You get, I mean, that's my average weekly shop, actually, lately. And I can get quite a lot of food for that. But I really do have to get the special offers and the reduced, because of its sell-by date stuff. So you risk food poisoning, really, and possibly malnutrition. I think I've put on weight lately, so I'm not starving, certainly. I've put on loads of weight. My flatmate said, is it because it's all bulky, cheap, made with things that are just sort of filling it up but aren't really nutritious? I'm like, I don't think so, because it's been mostly vegetables, so I think maybe, I don't know what it is. I've been doing loads of walking too. So you can definitely eat on that much money. Don't know whether you can do anything else. See, if you've only got £1 a day, and then you've got to pay for rent and food and clothing and bills, you can't do that. It's a choice. So you can live on the street and eat some carrots, but you can't cook the carrots because you don't have a cooker, or you can pay for the cooker and then you'll never be able to afford to eat because you spent all your money on the cooker and the fuel to cook the stuff, and the roof over your head. And then you're naked because you can't afford your clothes. So it's a bit of a struggle to survive, I should think, for most people. I don't think there's that many people that are on only £1 a day, except maybe me. And even then, I'm not on £1. I mean, I'm on more than £1 a day. Just about. But I have to pay for everything out of the money I get. So that is quite a struggle. I mean, there's a lot of people on benefits and they are struggling. I'm not on benefits, so I'm just sort of self-employed. Self-employed. and just about scraping by. It's not good. I could probably claim something, but it's a hassle and they make you feel really bad about it. It's stigmatised, which isn't good. So all the people that are really, really struggling and are in work that could probably legitimately claim some sort of help from the government, are not doing it because of the stigma. They're being called scroungers and bad things like that. And they're not, because everyone's struggling. You can't get enough money if you're in work. You certainly can't get enough money if you're not in work. And also there's not enough jobs. There's something like 2.5 million people unemployed, completely unemployed, claiming benefit. Another 6 million that are only doing like part-time jobs and they're just about scraping by. So I'm in the 6 million, I think. And out of those, some of them are claiming benefits and some of them aren't. But they could all legitimately do that. Anyway, there's like 9 million people that can't find a job because there isn't a job. There's something like 500,000 spare jobs at the moment. And I don't think that is really going to go around. If 9 million people are going for 500,000 jobs, do the maths. It's not going to work out, is it? So it's all very sad. The economic climate is plummeting. And the only way to really save it is to invest in the future and spend loads of money. Really, that is the only thing to do. Money that you don't have, because otherwise what are you supposed to do? So I think really, whatever these austerity measures are that people are putting in place, it's not going to work. It's not going to work because everyone's going to get so depressed and miserable and starve to death in the street that there won't be anyone left. Maybe that's the plan. Go back to a medieval serfdom society where all the servants of the... Well, if they're all dead, that's not going to work because the peasants' revolt, the reason that happened is because all of the serfs, well, not all of them, most of the serfs died of the plague, and so there was a shortage of serfs. So all the aristocrats, all the landowners, had to give the serfs more because they were in short supply. But if people aren't dying, but there's too many, it's not going to work. I don't know. Tricky. How to solve the world's problems? I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to try and live on £1 a day. Oh, the extravagance of the person. Okay, I'll see you now. Gonna make something with this. A big soupy stew that lasts me for the rest of the week. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.